Happy Thursday afternoon, everyone. You are joining me, TJ, for your 2 p.m. stretch break. For today's class, all you will really need is your mat or your floor, wherever you are, whether you're at home or in the office. All right, so the first one that we are going to do is we're going to sit on the ground and we're going to go figure 4 stretch. So I'm going to cross my right ankle over my left knee, and I'm either going to lean forward into it or I'm going to bring my foot back, so that's on the ground, so that I'm feeling this through the glutes on the right side. So you're just going to hold it here. And we're going to do something with that here in a few moments, just to add to that stretch within the hip. All right, so that foot that's straight up in the air, or that's, crossed over the leg, I want you to let it fall just a little bit to that side. So feeling that stretch a little bit more through the hip. Good job. All right, so bring it back to center. And now we're going to switch legs. So now we're going to cross the left ankle on top of the right knee and either lean forward or scoot that foot back. And feeling that stretch now through the left side. And just holding it here. The stretch can be done in a chair. The mobility part, the part where you kind of let the foot fall to the side, might be a little challenging, but I'll show you the next time how you can do that. All right. So let that foot fall to the side just a little bit. Feeling that stretch just a little bit more through that left hip. Excellent job. Bring it back to center. All right, so I want you to extend your legs out in front of you, and we are going to reach as far as you can, whether it's your mid calf or your ankle or the tops of your feet. Feeling the stretch through the back of the hamstrings, so the back of the legs. All right, so what I want you to do next, so whether you can do it with straight legs or if you have to bend your knees, but I want you to grab your toes and I want you to walk it out as far as you can. And once you start to feel the pull in the bottom part of the lower leg, I want you to stop right there. I want you to hang out just for a few moments, feeling the stretch through the back of the lower leg. Good job. Flexibility is decent enough, and you can still kind of pull your toes towards you. Just hold it there. 3, 2, 1. All right. So I'm going to turn towards you, and we're going to go butterfly stretch. So this one is stretching the inner thigh. So the bottoms of our feet are going to be touching, and you're just going to lean into it. So I have my feet, the back of my heel is probably about 12 inches from my hip. So if you can get it closer, great. If you cannot, no big deal. You can still feel the stretch in the inner thigh. Just keep holding it. All right, so the next part that I want you to do is actually to start moving your knees like you think of a butterfly. And so I still want you to keep that lean forward, feeling the stretch, and just moving the knees a little bit up and down. And my feet have not moved, at least for me, they have not moved anywhere. Nice job. All right, so now let's take it onto our side. So we're going to do our quad stretch, which is the top of the upper part of our leg. So the top, so front, above the knee. And so you're going to lean onto your side and you're going to grab the top of your right foot. Good job. So again, feeling that stretch. I'll tell you what we're going to do with that one next. All right. So you're going to come out of it. You're going to bring the knee up towards you like you think you're going to march, and then bring it out in front. So straighten that leg. Good job. All right, and then move it back. And now let's flip, or at least I will flip over just to show you the other side. So top of the left foot, you're going to grab it with your left hand. And again, feeling this through the front upper part of your leg or your quads. And my body is in line with itself from shoulder, hip to heel. Just holding it here. Now I want you to release, and then again, act like you're about to like march in place. So you're bringing that knee up to 90, and then you're going to straighten it the best that you can. And then just relax. And bring it back. All right. So let's move to the upper part of our body. I will kneel just so you can see me a little better. All right, so interlock your fingers. Place the back behind your head like so. And I want you to push your elbows back and push your head back into your hands. So you feel the stretch through your chest. Good job. I just kind of slightly angled myself so you can see what it looks like. If you have any shoulder issues, you can always just kind of lift your hands behind you. Just feel that openness through the chest. All right, so we're going to go into the back one because there's a movement that I'm going to do, but it'll take care of both. But let's do the back stretch. So I'm going to reach my arm, my left arm across my body, and I'm going to grab with my right hand. So whether my right hand is grabbing my left hand or my right hand is grabbing my left elbow, as long as your shoulder is staying down and it's not like up in your ear, like kind of talking on the cell phone. Good job. All right, let's go the other side. So I'm going to reach my right arm now across my body. And my left hand is going to either grab my right hand or my right elbow. Again, keep that shoulder down. All right, so the one that we are going to do is pretty much almost like you'll see like swimmers where they're just kind of crossing one arm over the other and just going back and forth and just getting movement between the back and the chest. And so feeling the stretch in a controlled manner, making sure that we are not forcefully, swinging our arms back and letting them come forward. Just having control as you do it. All right, good job. All right, so let's do the next one. So still going to focus on the back a little bit. So now we're going to reach over. So I'm kneeling, but you could be standing and doing this as well. So I have my knees are slightly shoulder width apart, but if you were standing, it would be your feet. And just feeling that stretch underneath that armpit into the shoulder blade, which are the muscles within your back. And if you need balance and support, you can always put your fingertips kind of down on the ground, or you can hang on to a counter, or something a little taller. All right, switch sides. Good job, feeling that stretch again underneath the right armpit this time. Into that right shoulder blade. All right, come out of it. All right, so we're just going to do some small arm circles going forward. We're just going to do a few. And then we're going to go backwards. So making circles in a reverse direction, just for a few. All right, now we're going to go forward, but we're going to make those circles bigger, just as big as you can, just a few. And now we're going to reverse that direction, just going backwards, but bigger circles. All right, okay, so now let's focus on all those muscles within our neck. All right, so right ear to right shoulder. If you want, you could use your right hand to gently pull down and then extend that left arm if you so choose. Feeling that stretch underneath the left ear, traveling down the left side of your neck. Excellent job. Now let's go left ear to left shoulder. So left hand is going to grab your head, and then I'm going to extend my right arm. Good job. All right, let's do something a little different. I want you to take your right shin, and I want you to bring it over as far as you can to your shoulder, your right shoulder. Good job. Bring it back to center. Now I want you to move that chin over to the left shoulder. We'll do a couple more stretches. All right, so we're going to now take it halfway between looking forward and looking over the right shoulder. And we're now going to use our right hand, and we're just going to gently pull, just gently, feeling that stretch kind of off to the left side of the neck and the back. Good job. All right, so now let's take it halfway between center and the left side of our shoulder, looking down and using that left hand just to gently pull on the back of the head. So you may feel some tension or some tightness in the back of your neck. I think a majority of us tend to kind of carry that stress. All right, last one that we were going to do, and we will be done. So take your chin, look straight up in the air, and I want you to keep your mouth closed. And if it helps, you can push your lower jaw forward so you feel the stretch underneath your neck. Awesome job. All right. So for tomorrow, there is 8:30 metabolic conditioning with Caitlin, and then there is a 12 p.m. express abs. Either one of us will be teaching it. It's kind of going back and forth. Otherwise, stress less. You can sign up, probably not too late, but begins next week. And we are in the fitness center Tuesday through Thursday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. All right, have a good one.